So, as well as film, I'm a massive fan of books. I try and read as much as I can, and these are the five book adaptations that I'm really looking forward to this year. The first one is The Odyssey. This is obviously written by Homer. It is a really old Greek book, and it's done by one of my favourite directors as well, Christopher Nolan. It's got an amazing cast that includes people like Matt Damon, Robert Pattinson, Tom Holland as well, who I'm actually kind of excited to see what he's going to do in a role like this. But this one is probably up there with one of my most anticipated films of the year. And I think it's going to be one of the most anticipated films of the year for a lot of people as well. And I can imagine this is going to do very well at the box office. And this is another one of my most anticipated films of the year, Dune Messiah. This is written by Frank Herbert, and I'm not going to lie, I didn't really care about Dune before the first film came out. I'm a massive fan of Denis Villeneuve, so I was going to watch it anyway. And there's something about these films that I think is just so electric. I think the acting is amazing. I think it really catapulted Timothy Chalamet into like a different echelon, and the story is just so perfect in my opinion. It's got like the government, like the dramery sort of bits, as well as the action and the prophecy and everything. I thought the films are just fantastic, and I'm so excited for this one. The next is Project Hail Mary. I'm a huge fan of Phil Lord and Chris Miller. I think their work is excellent. I love like the 20 Jump Street franchise that they did, as well as obviously the Spider-Man film that they've done that they're producers on. And this one, I wasn't really that fussed about, but I really liked The Martian until they came on board anyway. I wasn't that fussed, and now I am. I think Ryan Gosling is a fantastic director. This is one I don't know too much about, but it's one of them that I'm very, very excited. The next is obviously a retelling of The Bride of Frankenstein. It is The Bride. I actually wasn't that fussed about this, and then the trailer came out, and it looks great. It looks like it's going to have a lot of action. It looks like it's going to have a fantastic story, almost a Bonnie and Clyde type of thing. And the thing that really sold it for me is Jessie Buckley's performance and Hamnet. I thought that was fantastic. So her to come in and take this kind of role, it's got to be good. And it's also directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, who I really do like as an actress. So it's going to be interesting to see what her directorial work is like as well. And she's written it as well. And this is my TV adaptation that I'm really looking forward to. It is Carrie. I'm a huge Stephen King fan. I've got the 50th anniversary just in my bookcase over there, and I'm a huge fan of Mike Flanagan. I think his series are fantastic. I think he's probably one of the best people at adapting a Stephen King novel. I mean, we've seen it from time to time with like Doctor Sleep, also The Life of Chuck, which are excellent. And I kind of can't imagine a better person handling this adaptation, in my opinion. And I think them doing it as a TV show is going to be so much better because you've got a lot more time to kind of adapt sequences and storylines that just don't get the time in a film. But are there any other book adaptations that you're looking forward to coming out this year? Or is there any on my list that you're not really that fussed about? And follow me for more film and TV content.